Hello and welcome to the Deadline Northeast, a program that gives you an overview of developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Karim Zimik and these are the highlights of today's program. National Institute of Design, Jorhat gears up to start its first academic session. Tripura launches projects for sustainable forest management. Chief Minister N Biren Singh inaugurates development projects in Manipur. And Focus project inaugurated to help small and marginal farmers in Nagaland. Let's begin the show with good news for budding designers and craftsmen in the northeastern states of India, as one of the premier institute, National Institute of Design, is all set to start its first academic session in Jorhat. A report. The budding designers in fashion and crafts in Northeast India are delighted as the much-awaited National Institute of Design NID Jorhat is going to commence its academic session by July-August 2019. NID Jorhat will be the first machinery design institute in this region and second in India. NID, which is one of the best leading schools in India, was first set up in Ahmedabad in 1962. Later, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry Government of India decided to open more NIDs across India.
NID being set up in the Northeast is a wonderful idea, since there's a lot of talent in the Northeast, which I've seen myself. I have taught a lot of Northeast children myself as a design teacher, and the area, one is it's so talented, kids are very talented, there's a lot of creativity in the children here and the people here. So there is a lot of opportunity for students to apply from Northeast side, and also it's a national institute, so students from all over the country will come. It'll be a nice mixture of students from all parts of the country.
The Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion has announced the commencement of National Institute of Design Jorhat from academic year 2019 to 2020 as an autonomous institute for spreading design education, research and practice. The youth in the region are happy to enhance their skills in designing.
I think it's a chance for us. It's a chance for Northeastern people. Actually, we can go and we can learn many things, and we know that it's a place of culture. It's a place of different culture in Northeast India. So the people, they can do different things actually in National Institute of Design.
The institute will have 3 disciplines undergraduate programs, which are industrial design, communication design, and an apparel design with a multidisciplinary approach to design education. The institute aims to focus on the sustainable aspects of design. NID Jorhat is a residential campus and hostels for boys and girls have been constructed. The institute will provide hostels, gym, fully fledged library, grand lecture halls and other facilities.
Our students, especially from Northeast, they have to go to far places for these designing courses, but now they will have an option to do it here only, and this will give more exposure also, because now people will know about this institute and they will know what they are going, the options, they will know that what courses are available here.
Students who have cleared the Design Applied Test, DAD, a common eligibility examination for design, can apply for the admission.
Opportunities in the field of designing is not as of now available in Northeast and in most of the parts of our country. Our students from these areas have to go far places like Ahmedabad, Bangalore, etc. to pursue their studies in this field. And as youngsters, young people are interested in this, and when we have opportunities like this in our own locality, it is going to be of great help to the people, especially young students who want to pursue their career in the field of designing.
This new constructed institute hopes to create more job opportunities, both direct and indirect, by providing sustainable design interventions for crafts, handloom, rural technology, small, medium and large-scale enterprises. Tripura is blessed with immense natural beauty. In line with the social and economic welfare of the indigenous people, efforts are being laid to provide sustainable development in the region. Recently, projects worth 1,000 crore were launched in collaboration of Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, for the welfare of society and environment of the state, a report. Second phase project for sustainable catchment forest management was launched in Tripura, which will improve the green cover and ecology. The Rs 1,000 crore project, aided by Japan International Cooperation Agency, will also help forestry-based direct income generation activities for about 2 lakh families living across 7 districts of Tripura in the next 10 years. The project has been undertaken to increase the carbon stock and boost short-term forestry-based livelihoods.
गांव-गांव में विशेष करके जनजाति एरिया का सबसे बड़ा डेवलपमेंट होने वाला है। इससे सबको रोजगार मिलेगी और रोजगार इससे कम समय ये जितने भी बाम्बू प्लांटेशन हो, फिशरीज हो, चेक डैम हो, टूरिज्म हो, ये बहुत कम समय में रोजगार देती है। तो हमारा जो सपना 3 साल में त्रिपुरा को मॉडल स्टेट बनाना मतलब आईटी हब बना दिया, इससे मॉडल नहीं, लोगों को भी रोजगार होना चाहिए, मॉडल रोजगार त्रिपुरा होना चाहिए।
A total of 1,435 check dams would be constructed under the project, which will not only help in flood control and fishery activities, but will help in attracting tourists and recharging of groundwater. Through this project, the indigenous section of people shall be directly benefited from the JICA project. The project also emphasized the planting of fruit and agar trees, which are highly benefited and also can create employment.
As the local communities face difficulties in accessing forest and water resources due to soil erosion caused by degradation of quality of forest, catchment protection approach shall be adopted under the new project. Secondly, beat-level plans shall be developed through a combination of scientific and consultative process before starting field implementation. Thirdly, several project components are being undertaken on co-financing model by the state government, which is done to promote sustainability of the project.
Various stalls were set up for the products of the beneficiary of the first phase of JICA project. Art crafts, bamboo products, incense stick making machines, and other products were put on display.
We are trying to bring all the forest-related products onto that international site so that immediately people get the market, as well as product design and product development also needs a relook. So that we are also doing so that the products are as per the expectations of the market. And it's not that it should be one way. So we are not pushing through the market, but we are first studying the markets and then evolving the products and then bringing it to the market.
The first phase of JICA project was launched in 2007. The Rs 304.62 crore project help in forest management, soil and moisture conservation besides livelihood creation, especially of the section who are directly involved with forest. The project phase will not only help in poverty alleviation but also help in afforestation. The recent visit of Chief Minister N Biren Singh brought a series of good news for the people of Chandel district this week. The inauguration of various projects has led to a wave of happiness among the locals, a report.
To bring in development in the state, Manipur government has been taking various initiatives, especially for the hilly areas of Manipur. The state government has recently urged the centre to introduce a topographical need-based budget for Manipur. Recently, Tamlong district was selected out of 82 districts for development of hill districts in the country, and a sum of 90 crore rupees was sanctioned for development of the districts. The sanction was announced during a function organized by Chandel District Administration at Jhapau Bazaar, where Singh inaugurated a series of projects including drinking water revival scheme, boys hostel of Maha Union Higher Secondary School, newly constructed district's women's market, and boys hostel of Lorong High School.
Sahi ama gathakit ama helakpa sigi tanja sida water supply function tobung ame aduga nupi singi obedugumba market si sangaraga mayam kushin na ngame masigi damta I mayam thagasabani atai district singda sangakre Tamenglong sangakre Sandel koigi Senapati sangakre.
The function held at Chapao Bazaar was glorified by the presence of various dignitaries, including State Education Minister T.H. Radheshyam Singh, CAF and PD Minister Karam Shyam, and Water Resources Minister Letpal Haukip. The gathering at the function was enlightened by the words of various speakers who shared their experiences and plans for the development of the state.
Mana koi sandin se hanadi Minister na subide hujite koi si Minister Biren lag pase yam harawe koi na sandin su mana he lagra koi bijeng biye awad pa dum yeng biye.
Addressing the gathering, Minister of PWD IPR T.H. Biswajit recalled the remarkable amount of development that has been brought by the present government. He said that their sense of doing politics is to serve the people of the state and to bring development, peace and harmony in the state. The Minister of PWD also reassured people of various development projects that would be initiated this year. As India's northeast is made up of vibrant stories from history about legendary freedom fighters, the Chief Minister announced that 6 small islands of Andaman and Nicobar are likely to be named after 6 freedom fighters of Manipur, including 2 Nagas who were exiled there after Anglo-Manipur War of 1891. The function not only brought old and new projects to table, but also conveyed the rich cultural history of Manipur.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
People in Manipur recently observed 30th Drivers' Day in Imphal. The day was observed to pay tributes to drivers who lost their lives while transporting essential commodities for the people of the state who stay along the national highways. Every year, 14 January is observed as Drivers' Day. Drivers in Manipur struggle through various problems like road blockades, and many times they get killed by miscreants along the national highways for the sake of the common people. Dimapur railway station is amongst the 11 railway stations from the northeast that will be soon upgraded to airport standards. The 11 railway stations that have been identified for improvement are Guwahati, Katihar, Purnia, Kishanganj, Barsoi, Kamakhya, Lumding, Dimapur, New Tinsukia, Dibrugarh and Agartala. The provision of said illumination of stations and its surroundings will help to reduce energy consumption. Also, improved lighting will not only provide efficient surveillance mechanism by addressing the security concern of passengers, in fact, it will also add an element of better aesthetics and cleanliness in stations. NF Railway plans to complete the work by February 15, 2019. To facelift the tea of Tripura, the State Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev recently unveiled the official logo of the Tripura tea. While releasing the tea brand Tripureshwari Tea, CM Biplab Dev Kumar exclaimed that branding of tea would help in reviving the loss-making tea industry of the state, as it will be helpful for its marketing. The state at present has more than 50 tea estates beside hundreds of small tea gardens. The tea industry in Tripura started over 100 years back in 1916 during the royal time at Hirachira Tea Estate in the northern part of the state. The Small Animal Practitioners Association (SAPA) recently organized an all-breed dog show in Guwahati. Over 220 dogs belonging to 24 different breeds participated in the dog show, which is stated to be the biggest dog show ever organized in the Northeast region. The main objective of the dog show was to promote the adoption of local breeds amongst dog lovers of Guwahati. 31 Rohingya refugees who were stranded at 0 points between the India-Bangladesh borders were arrested by BSF on Tuesday and handed over to the Tripura police. The arrested persons include 16 children and 9 women refugees. SDPO Amtali Ajay Das confirmed the arrest of Rohingya refugees by BSF and informed that a specific case has been registered under India Passport Act and the refugees will be soon presented in court following a health checkup.
Agriculture has always been a mainstay of Nagaland. To further improve the livelihood of farmers, Nagaland's government has recently launched Project Focus, which aims at uplifting small and marginal farmers through developing new sustainable farming systems in the state. We have a report.
Farming remains the single largest source of employment in Nagaland. To help small and marginal farmers to overcome challenges in agriculture, Nagaland government recently launched the Fostering Climate Resilient Upland Farming Systems Focus project. It is funded by the International Fund for Agriculture Development (IFAD), amounting to a total cost of Rs 612.42 crore. The project will be implemented in 650 villages in 8 districts including Mon, Longlang, Wokha, Mokokchung and Kohima for an initial period of 6 years from 2018 to 2023.
My government will give all the cooperation and support. And you talk about timely release of funds. That should not be a problem. And convergence means the political leadership has to handle their department to give full cooperation. There is nowhere my interest or your interest. The interest of the farmers is the top priority.
The key purpose of the project is to target the small farmers who earn from rain-fed agriculture and Joom, a shifting cultivation system popular in the state. The government is encouraging the small and marginal farmers to adopt modern farming techniques which will help to increase their productivity.
We have developed some interventions for current June, also managing the fallow area which was cultivated a couple of years ago, and this will be cultivated again after some time, as well as in the community conservation areas. So we are trying to develop all the procedures possible to enhance the natural resource of current June areas, fallow June areas, as well as community conservation areas. And once these things are implemented in a proper way, I am more than confident that this project will succeed.
Focus project will not only protect the environment but also double the farmers' income and hence boosting the agriculture economy of the state.
The new academic session is going to bring smiles on the faces of students in Manipur as their old schools are all set to get a makeover. The government of Manipur recently launched a scheme, Phagat Hansi Mission, which aims at redeveloping the old government schools based on a brand new model of schooling infrastructure, a report. The government schools of Manipur are going to be completely transformed under a new initiative of the state government. With an aim to give renewed trust towards the improvement of government schools, a scheme titled Phagat Hansi Mission was recently launched by Chief Minister N Biren Singh in a function held at Yumnam Huindrom Government High School in Imphal. The scheme aims to improve physical structure and to bring new changes to the manpower infrastructure. The first phase of the Phagat Hansi program will include all the schools falling under differently assembly constituencies. The schools listed under the scheme will be developed as model schools that will be run and renovated under a uniform pattern.
Number one, education da imung amom da sandiba paisa mayam se. Masa masu dari tamanna hona da sandiba paisa mayam se masu anak pune. Sannabi woina ikoi kisle da school da min sanda matam da government school na taba. I'm not against them. A private school be against na teko, but I'm against lie da basin go dum lie na thamnu basiki mayo ta dai le. Panayam na sorok da hinna bagi sorok na lama da hangam makama ta kobi makama mana ma puthoga yolaga masala itam na ko na ri. Hari ba madugi mana yolai ba kobi dugi profit natrana mana loid ba yen dugi profit natrana mana loid ba nga dugi profit chekrai sakeda school gi angang sing siam da loi sade.
The renovation of school is a much needed initiative as it will bring advancement in the schools based on a new model meeting the demands of the hour. Presently, the government schools of Manipur have very nominal facilities. Apart from having very less number of classrooms, the students are also deprived of modern-day learning technologies. This paramount initiative of the government would allow all model schools to have classes from pre-nursery to class 10. Also, no teacher would be transferred from these model schools for at least 3 years in order to maintain stability in teaching manpower.
I expect that after a short discussion with the relevant officers, authorities, I think the first initiative will be the building, school building. They will take up actions to build this, construct this southern block and eastern block very soon. Otherwise, these school buildings are going to be dilapidated very soon.
Fagat Hansing Mission is a scheme, a part of Go to Village initiative of the state government. The Go to Village and Go to Heal initiatives have been a major success in the region as they have increased the interaction between the government and the people of Manipur.
South Asia Travel and Tourism Exchange, or SATE 2019, one of the leading travel and tourism events of South Asia, was recently held at the India Expo Center, Greater Noida. The 3-day-long event saw participation of a number of market leaders from across the country and abroad. We bring you a report.
The 3-day-long event held at India Expo Mart in Greater Noida, SATE was the biggest travel and trade engagement event. The event saw a participation of over 1,000 exhibitors from over 50 countries and 90 cities from across India. Focusing on the emerging travel and tourism industries of the northeastern states of India, all 7 sister states and Sikkim were also present at the event. Fostering business-to-business engagement with overseas players, the exhibitors showcased their entire range of products covered in the travel and tourism sector.
Minister of Tourism invited all the 8 states of northeastern region to have their presence here. We have given them the almost complimentary stand, and we have our own promotional and marketing kit of Northeast to promote that area. Recently, to continue with that, the SATE is one of the biggest tourism exchange in India. It has both inbound and outbound features, but as you know that there are a lot of buyers from overseas as well as from other states are here, and they are definitely interacting with our northeastern participants.
The show attracted exhibitors that included 35 national tourist offices, 26 state tourism boards in India, airlines, hotels, DMCs, cruise liners covering all the segments of travel and tourism industry. The event enabled Indian and international exhibitors and buyers to connect, start new partnerships and strengthen businesses by offering unique opportunities like newer offbeat destinations and hotel properties, quality contacts from across the globe.
SATE is the biggest platform that we could ever attend, and then from here I'm getting some gateways of generating some business, and then getting to know people, telling about my region, which is Northeast, because all of Northeast is instituted by tribe.
Sikkim is a small state where people are not aware of what we have actually. So it's a good platform for all the travel agents who wants to sell or wants to do a business, wants to enlarge the tourism sectors in various sectors.
Profitable deals, value additions, new age tourism, technology, knowledge sharing forums that discuss trends, challenges and solutions. The 26th edition of SATE was a wholesome experience for the northeastern states of India, set to emerge among leaders in Indian travel and tourism industry.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Reports. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at NEIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host, Karim Zimik, signing off. Goodbye and take care.